Yo, what's poppin', everyone? Boss on is here back with another upload, and today I want to tell you guys a story time about a spoiled family getting banned from Legoland. And yes, that's right, everyone loves a little bit of a Karen saga story. And yeah, grab your snacks, buckle your seatbelts, because we're in for a really good ride today, because this is gonna be taking place at a theme park everyone knows and loves as a child. So I think we can all agree that we all have one favorite theme park, and Legoland happens to just be mine. And me loving Legoland as a little kid was just the best thing to ever experience. It's like when you're a little kid and like your parents says, "Hey, let's go to Legoland." You're like, "Oh my god, this is the greatest thing. What? This is like equivalent to going Disneyland." Disney, if you're watching this, Legoland is better than you. I'm sorry, it's just my opinion. Anyways, about 2 years ago, I went to Legoland for absolutely no reason. Actually, no, it was because it was my birthday and I wanted to go to Legoland just for one day. And this one day, we didn't go to the water park. I mean, yes, it was March. Water parks tend to be open at that time, I guess, but most of the time it would be packed during the summer. I don't know why it wasn't packed during this summer. It's like no one was in line like this summer. I mean, that's not relevant to today's topic because of the thumbnail, but we decided that we're going to go to Legoland. And Legoland, when we get there, it's extremely packed for some reason. I don't know if people just have to be packed on the day of March for some reason, but like it was way packed when unexpected. So we get into the theme park, we get our tickets, we're signed in, and we're ready to go to have a fun adventure. I think we stayed from like 12 a.m. well, no, 12 p.m. to at least like 7 p.m. Like we stayed there for a long time, but we rode on the boat ride, we rode on whatever, I forgot what you rode on, but we rode on a lot of stuff. They added that new submarine ride, which was cool, I'm not gonna lie. But the last ride that we rode on Legoland, my personal favorite by the way, is the Ninjago ride. And that's been very popular ever since the park ever came out. And because the Ninjago ride was very popular, I was expecting the line to be as long as people being excited that the Bouncing Souls is playing in a different area, that everyone bought tickets to go see it. But unfortunately, not this time. I was really excited that, hey, this line is not that long. Let's get into the Ninjago ride and get some nostalgia going through. So we get in the line, we get into the ride, and we pick up the glasses, and yes, you have to wear these type of glasses so the thing works, like the ride works. And everything is going good. Like, we're in the ride starts, and we're just fighting enemies. We go through, 3 rooms. That's when, the ride just stops completely. I mean, yes, the projector is still on. We can still fight monsters, but that's when the music stops. However, this is annoying because if you stop the music, it's very loud. So when it pops back on, it's going to be very annoying. But the ride stops, and there's someone on, the main speaker going, "Attention everyone, please remain seats and do not stand on the cars, alright? Do not stand on your seat. Please sit down. This is part of the safety. Thank you." And at first, I was like, don't worry, that's no big deal. Someone was just not paying attention to their kid. I'll let that slide. Because it's like, I mean, yeah, sometimes, this never happened to me, but it's like, sometimes there will be occasions where, some people wouldn't act the way they're supposed to be and just not following the rules. Things like this would happen one time only, and I would let that slide. But if it happens again, then there's gonna be a problem, all right? Because no one wants to be disturbed while we're playing a nostalgia game that's so loud that if you turn off the speaker and then turn it on again, it's just gonna be really annoying, and then our ears are gonna have to adjust again. Anyways, though, the ride continues for at least 3 minutes, and that's when the ride stops again. And this time, on the main speaker, one of the guys is like, "Attention, someone's kid. So the person that's taking care on cart number 45 or whatever, we're gonna have to stop the ride because your kid is not paying attention. I mean, obviously he didn't say that, but he, like the main speaker said that, hey, we're gonna stop this car number 45 or whatever, and we're gonna and the ride's gonna turn back on once we get the situation handled. But now I'm just sitting on my seat, kind of pretty annoyed because now I have to deal with this whole entire situation of, trying to have my ears adjust when the ride turns back on. But that's when, like, I see another room I could look through, and I look to my right. Plus, at the time, I was with my uncle, my dad, and all of us pay attention to what's going on to our left. And what do we see is a spoiled kid and a Karen combo on the car, and the Karen's just letting their kid stand on the seat. I mean, I guess that could be a little bit exciting. I guess I would want to do that as a little kid, but it's like, those are the rules, and I don't think it would be a good idea just to start standing on the seat. I mean, yes, you could pretend yourself surfing, but I don't think it's a good idea of when you're standing on the seat and you accidentally hit your head on the pole while the ride's moving. So one of the staff comes out to that number cart, whatever it was, and the staff told her, ma'am, if you can't control your kid, we're gonna have to escort you out of the Ninjago ride. And as soon as the staff says that, we can hear the Karen and the staff start arguing very loud of how, what are you talking about? My son is well behaved. He can stand on the car if he wants. And the staff is like, man, we can't do that because it's a safety concern. Your child can be in a dangerous situation. Like, what if the child just starts flinging off? I mean, the child flings off the ride because the cart stops. I mean, that is a possibility. But, I mean, it didn't happen. But the Karen, she's not having full of it. And so because of that, the staff is like, all right, ma'am, we're going to have to escort you out because we've been arguing for 3 whole minutes and not getting anything done. And the Karen just starts saying, what? No, you can't get me off this ride. We've done nothing wrong. We absolutely done nothing wrong. In which, Karen, you soccer mom, that's not how it works. Yes, I get that your child, I guess, can be well behaved. But that doesn't mean he doesn't have to follow the rules. You have to follow the rules in order to ride the ride. And now the Karen is just freaking out because for absolutely no reason, and just because the staff is just telling her, hey, we're not gonna let you ride this ride anymore because you're not letting your son behave. But after 2 minutes of her freaking out, she starts saying, I'm gonna call the police, you're harassing us. And no one has harassed her. It's just that her ego is now bruised, and now she's just calling the police. And so the staff is kind of surprised, and he's like, I don't get paid enough for this, but like, what do I do? And the staff is trying to convince her, hey, I don't think calling the police in this situation is a good idea. You're probably going to get a bit of trouble. But of course, Karen doesn't listen. So the cops, long not too short, comes to Legoland within like 5 minutes. I don't know how there's a police station near us. I mean, I guess because there's another 2 malls after Legoland, next to Legoland, but the cops get to the ride and like they see everything's going on. And I think the police are just very annoyed with Karen because obviously nothing is going on, and so now obviously Karen is in more trouble, and the police is like, ma'am, we're gonna have to charge you for this because nothing is absolutely bad is happening. And the Karen is now more of her ego is now bruised, and now she's starting to freak out even more. And so now she's looked like a dead fish, just wailing her arms and saying, I want to get out, I want to get us out. But of course, the ride can't. We can't get out because, of course, the ride doesn't allow us to get off. Like, the thing is locked in place. The seatbelt is locked in place. And so, of course, we have to go back to the front. We have the ride stopped. We have it paused, and we have to go all the way back to the front. And what we see is Karen in handcuffs being escorted out with her son. And I never see the Karen again. After when I got off the ride, I didn't see Karen because she's probably already gone. But after that, one of the employees says, I'm so sorry, guys. We apologize for the inconvenience. I mean, the disturbance. Do you guys want to go again? And obviously, little Kimmy is like, hell yes. I want to go again because I mean, yes. We got a Karen story here, but I'm gonna go on the Ninjago again because it's a pretty dang good ride. So yeah, that's another experience I had with a Karen encounter, and I'm pretty sure I'll have no more Karen encounters later in the future. I mean, I might work at a McDonald's, you never know. But yeah, that's pretty much the last encounter I ever had with a Karen. I mean, besides from another story I told on the channel about how a Karen family stole my Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, whatever. But I hope you guys enjoyed this story. I think it was pretty funny to tell on the channel. I think you guys would like it because everyone knows they like a good laugh at Karen's just doing stupid stuff. But I would appreciate if you guys can press the like button. It means a lot to me. And if you don't press the like button, then Karen is going to disrupt your roller coaster ride at Knott's Berry Farm. And you don't want that because you want to enjoy a good time riding roller coasters at Knott's Berry Farm. And yeah, without further ado, I'm out of here. Peace. I'm going to go work on another video or something. No, I'm probably just going to sleep.